What's up everybody, Avian here. Whilst I work on putting together a champion guide, I've decided to upload a simple guide on how to improve your map awareness. This should help you guys minimize mistakes and avoid being killed when you're in game. You can apply the following information to any lane and side of the map. As a rule of thumb, your awareness should increase the further you move away from an area of safety. I'd advise you to make zones in the lane and ensure that you're aware of any potential dangers to you. I would call this the green zone. Near your turret, you don't need to worry about being dived, unless you had low life, cooldowns on summoner spells, or you were outnumbered by the enemy. I would recommend warding any nearby bushes in these situations, only if it's safe, even those behind you if you have any issues like this. In this zone, you should try and maintain a general map awareness. Look at the minimap every few seconds and ensure that you don't miss enemies walking past wards or leaving lane, and check out other signs of dangers. I would call this the amber zone. You should be aware of any enemies that are missing or maybe heading your way when you're in this zone. If it's safe, try and see how much health the enemy jungler has or which buffs they might have when they appear on the minimap, as this gives you a better understanding of how much you need to be careful when they come near your lane. Don't extend into the red zone without a ward unless you are absolutely certain that it's safe. In the red zone, I'd recommend that you check the minimap literally every second. This way, the moment that an enemy was to appear on a nearby ward, you're able to back off to an area of safety. The longer time that you spend in this zone, the more likely that the enemy is going to think about moving towards you to help out their team and stop you taking any objectives. I cannot say how important it is to check the minimap regularly in game, but if you find that you don't do it as a habit, this is a very good way to build a good habit. I don't want to teach you guys how to suck an egg, but note that map awareness is not only knowing about which enemies are missing or where they might be, it's about trying to see patterns or something that doesn't make sense and applying it to your positioning. One example that I could give you is as follows. The enemy mid lane is pushing your mid lane and your mid laner is under the turret. Your jungler is about to gank the top lane and your bot lane, and you want to decide to play aggressive or push. Remember that the enemy jungler is still missing. If the enemy jungler was close to top lane, he would counter gank or go and help when your jungler showed themselves. Let's presume that the enemy jungler won't gank mid lane because it's pushed. During the gank, the enemy jungler still hasn't shown up top lane. That means that he's either in his jungle somewhere or he's going to gank the only lane that we haven't mentioned, bot lane. Unless you know exactly where he is, do not play aggressive and do not push. There's been so many occasions in game where I have hypothesized such a scenario, and within 10 seconds I've seen an enemy show up bot lane to help try and push something and equalize what is happening on the other side of the map. I really hope this video has helped some of you, and I wish you the best of luck building the good habits and checking the minimap regularly in game and being aware of what's going on. Try your best to time wards, summoner spells and objectives as much as possible, but remember, build one good habit at a time rather than trying to master everything at once. Any questions? Leave a comment or don't hesitate to get in touch on the Facebook, Twitter or Instagram page, where I occasionally post naked photographs of animals and other things. See you later guys, Ave.